Good morning, and once again, a happy new year to you wonderful ladies and gentlemen. So we are back at King Edward VII Park. So that's the name of this park. Opposite my house in Kyoto, I have Kamogawa, and in London, I have King Edward VII Park. Sounds very posh. We call it King Eddie's for short, by the way. But another absolutely glorious and wonderful morning here in London. Mate, it's not often that happens, trust me. 2 filming videos in a row, but I believe it or not, so I've been in London now just over a week, so it's a 2-week trip altogether, and the weather has been really good. It's like winning the lottery. I don't think it's rained once actually, which is pretty crazy. I'm probably going to jinx it now, so it's probably going to start raining like crazy for the rest of my trip, but that's okay because so far it's been amazing. Yes, so very different scenery as what you're used to seeing with my videos. And yeah, it feels good, man. Like that very green. A lot of greenery in London. That's one thing I realized. So when you live wherever you live, obviously it becomes your home. So you just get used to everything. You don't really see what's there and what isn't there because yeah, it's your home, right? But one thing I realized when I moved to Kyoto was London is a very green city, which is really nice because yeah, there's a lot of parks. The parks in Japan are really shit, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, but the parks in Japan, they're like, there's no grass, it's just dirt. It's kind of strange really, but in London you actually have parks. It's a very dog friendly country. So yeah, dogs just running around wildly, which is really nice to see. Japan is not a very dog friendly country, by the way, so you can't take dogs on the trains, for example. Japan is all about consideration towards other people, right? That's the way the society is. Dogs will be seen as inconsiderate, perhaps. You're causing a bit of a ruckus in public through the dog, potentially. So yeah, it's not a very dog-friendly country. But yeah, you know, each country has its own pluses and minuses. But unfortunately, you know, I'm only going to be here for now less than a week. It was a quick 2-week trip. Amazing trip, man. I really love coming back to London. One of the main reasons why I like coming back to London is meeting people, talking to people. Not just talking about family and friends, but literally just meeting new people. And I mentioned in my previous video, one thing about London that I really love and I miss that I don't really get to experience in Japan is, yeah, there's just a real openness of people. You can have very good conversation with just random people you never met before. And yeah, that's one reason why coming back home has always been fun. And since moving to Japan, it's kind of cool that I've got Japan as my, well, obviously it's my background, but I live there, which sparks very good conversation because it's cool, isn't it? You know, you don't really often meet someone who moved country and started their own business. So yeah, it's nice to kind of, yeah, you know, spark interest in people through the things that I do. And starting your own business as well has been cool. I meet some people and they feel inspired. A lot of young people who, you know, want to be entrepreneurs and that. Obviously, I've got so much to do still, but yeah, you know, they feel this kind of like inspiration through the work that I do, which is amazing. And obviously, I can promote this YouTube channel now, which is cool as well. They can kind of keep up to date with my progress and that. But yeah, having this open conversation with people is really fun. And I kind of learn a lot of things because living in Japan, people, so it's going to be my 10th year now. So I've been there for 10 years now. Let's take a seat on this frosty bench. Check that out. Frosty scenery. I don't really see much frost in Kyoto actually. So yeah, I guess my point earlier, you don't have much grass out there. So not much frost on the grass, but oh, that's cool, sitting down on the bench. One thing about living in Japan, so I've been there now for 10 years. It's such a faraway country. You're so like cut off from the rest of the world. Obviously time difference, you're living in the future. You're like 8 or 9 hours ahead. And location wise as well, obviously it's known as the Far East for a reason, but you're really cut off from the rest of the world. And you don't really know what's going on. you kind of get this when you talk to Japanese people. They don't, God bless them, but they don't really have a clue of what's going on in the world. Obviously, they have their news and stuff, but that's pretty much it. And the language barrier, they're not very good at English. So they don't really get informed about what's going on and stuff. So yeah, when you talk to Japanese people out there, like I said, they don't really have a clue about stuff, which is okay, I guess. But living out there, I noticed that it's been good for me because it allowed me to just really focus on my craft, build my business, build myself, which is nice. Yeah, talking out here, you get a lot more kind of like open conversation about many different things, which is cool. Kind of lost my trail of thought there, which doesn't happen very often. But yeah, that's one thing I noticed. I'm not gonna lie to you though, before moving out here or before coming out here visiting London this holiday, yeah, I heard a lot of things, a lot of negative rumors about London. You know, you hear all how life is getting difficult. I don't know, I just heard a lot of things about the government being tough. I say tough, but basically being shit. Lots of tax increases and all this kind of stuff. So I didn't hear much positive news about London coming into this trip. Has that been the case? Is the UK that bad? I'll be honest with you, it's through talking to people and just getting a vibe of the place, it does seem quite oppressed. I do get that feeling. A little bit uneasy walking around the streets late at night. I guess I'm just used to being in Japan where, you know, I can wear my Rolex, I can wear my nice clothes, and literally any time of the day, any time of the night, you just feel safe. I don't get that here. So that's definitely been something I noticed. I had a guy yesterday, for example, so I was just went for a drink to see my friend. And on the way back, it was around 11:30 p.m. I was just waiting at the platform, and yeah, some guy approached me and he's like, "Oh, I really need a place to stay, you know, do you have any money?" I was like, "Listen, I'm sorry, I don't have anything for you." He's like, "Could you even bank transfer me?" I've never had that before. Someone come up to me asking me if I can bank transfer them so that they can find a place to stay for that day. Like, whether that's true or not, you know, whether they're just looking for quick money or not, but that was kind of strange for me. Nothing happened. I didn't obviously bank transfer someone I don't know who just approached me in the street. But yeah, it was just kind of a bit of a strange experience. And obviously for me, like, you know, I can defend myself and whatever, but I can imagine if it was a woman being asked that could be quite an intimidating and scary experience. So that was a bit of a strange one. That kind of stuff never happened when I was living here 10 years ago. So yeah, maybe things are getting a little bit tough. Yeah, you hear all these kind of like tax things, it's just getting harder to live and all this. But at the same time, I've met friends who are doing well. Friends who, you know, bought houses, you know, they have good jobs or stable jobs. Some are self-employed as well, which is cool. And some friends, you know, they got kids now. Obviously 10 years is a long time, people having kids, and they seem really, really happy, and it's an amazing to see. So I do think at the same time, it's kind of what you make the most out of your situation. Yeah, you know, that's just kind of the impressions that I got based on being here for the past week and a little bit. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a positive place. There's a lot of things that I want to do this year when I get back to Japan. But yeah, it's just nice coming out here and just hearing these stories, some positive, some negative, but then it's up to me to kind of like reorganize my brain. And when I get back out there, it's grind mode, which I'm sure you will see many developments happening this year, which I really look forward to sharing with you. Yeah, that's kind of the position where I'm at now. So if I kept rambling, I noticed, by the way, when I walk and talk, I kind of make this noise with my mouth, like, I don't know if you noticed that. Now you're going to start noticing it because I baited myself out. But yeah, I'm just trying to practice getting better at talking in front of the camera as well. So how do you guys walk and talk? Can you please let me know in the comments? What do you breathe in through the nose? But then that sounds like kind of weird as well. Or what's going on? This is kind of stuff. Well, this is why I'm doing this as well. Because in Japan, I'm going to start going on the media a lot more television appearances, radio, all this kind of stuff. So this project that we're doing together right now on the YouTube is a good way for me to get used to talking in front of the camera. Yes, always looking to develop my skills. But anyway, this may potentially be the last video I take in London for a while. So please take in and absorb the scenery while you can. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Football playing field over there. You don't see that in Japan, that's for sure either. But yes, have a really, really good day or evening, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Probably in Japan next. Peace.